Fear can hide the truth and reveal it as well. If we want to find a point in heroism in this week's Parsha Vayishlach, we need look no further than how Yaakov engaged his fear when facing his brother Esau. I mean, it's a pretty scary situation. The last time the two saw each other, Yaakov had tricked his brother and his blind father and gotten a blessing which maybe cosmically was coming to him, but as far as his twin Esau was concerned, it belonged to him. And now, after 22 years of stewing on it, Yaakov's about to face his fear, that is, to face his brother. And there are 3 ways that Yaakov prepares himself to face fear, and it's something that can guide us all in our own challenge. Because there's a dance between fear and truth, and if you can hold that tension between them, there's a great light which can come into your life. The first way to hold fear is to stand. Yaakov stands in prayer. He attaches himself to the foundation of creation which lies beyond his limited self. Prayer is always an anchor. When we face the limits of our agency, it can attach us to something well beyond what we're capable of. You have to be able to stand in the face of fear. Let it wash over you and remain strong as it passes. The second thing that Yaakov did was embrace. Stand, embrace. He accepted the fact that his fear was real. Not all fear is irrational. As they say, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean people aren't actually out to get you. And that's why Yaakov sent gifts to Esau. He knew that his anger was real, if not justified, and it might even have been justified. It's a confusing situation that Yaakov faces. But embracing fear is about more than appeasement. It's a recognition that fear is a gift because it exposes to us a truth, some reality that we're facing, which threatens us in some essential way. And if we're unable to embrace that fear and the gift it offers, we cannot reveal to ourselves the truth of what we're facing. For instance, it says that Yaakov was afraid and distressed as he approached Esau. Fear we get. Angry brother, 400 men coming to kill me. What was his distress? Well, says the Holy Or Chaim, he was distressed lest, the truth is, Esau wanted to make up. He'd already forgiven him, but Yaakov was going to prepare himself for war out of fear, and seeing his brother be ready for war, Esau will return fire on his own. He's distressed by the fact that without knowing the truth, we could prepare for a reality that we actually summon into being with our fear. You have to embrace your fear to find the truths towards which it points. So stand, embrace, and overcome. Because of course, fight or flight is a natural response to fear. Some fear needs to be defeated, but not just its causes, the fear itself. And that's why in the end, Yaakov doesn't wrestle with his brother. They embrace, but he does wrestle with whom? Vayivater Yaakov livado. Yaakov was left alone and struggled with someone all night. Was he by himself? Or was someone else there? Was he awake? Or was he asleep? Is this, as the sages say, the angel of Esau? Is it the evil inclination, as others claim? Is it the accuser himself? Or is it Yaakov's shadow? That shadow is all the parts of us that we are, but we refuse to see. What I am that I claim I'm not, what I'm not that I think I am, and all the things I could be should I choose. Yaakov has to struggle with that side of himself there in the middle of the night until in the morning, having come to no resolution other than the fact that truth is a relentless struggle, he's asked his name. When he responds, Yaakov, the deceiver, the one who does the end run around reality, the angel says, no longer. Now you are Yisrael, which on one hand means struggle, because truth is always a struggle, and fear is a struggle as well. On the other hand, it does mean Yashar El, straight to God, because Yaakov learned the essential truth of his life, that you can stand in prayer, anchoring yourself outside the bounds of limitation. You can embrace the reality of fear, both for its pragmatic side and the beautiful truth that it exposes. But ultimately, you must overcome that shadow which prevents you from seeing, from being that which you truly could be. Only then can you embrace your brother. If you want to know more about the ways of Jewish heroism, go to jewishheroism.com. You can see the 7 paths of the Jewish hero's journey, all there for you with source sheets and guidance for your own engagement. Or be in touch with me, robmikefeuer@gmail.com. I'm happy to help you get started on your own heroic life journey, to discover the good within and within creation, which is just waiting for you to engage. Shabbat Shalom.